Now, let's talk about what are some of the misconceptions surrounding homeschooling. I hear a lot people say, oh, I'd homeschool my child, but I don't want them to miss out on the social skills. And there is this rumor or misconception that homeschool children don't have any social skills. So I want to dive into that a little bit. There are studies that show how when children are kindergarten and pre-K age, even up to all the elementary grades, they are still building the foundations of their values and of their principles. So when you send a child that is that young to school and they find themselves in an environment where they are surrounded by peers and some guides, but mostly outnumbered by peers, the goal within them intrinsically stops really being about learning. Let's go to school to learn. They go to school to fit in. They want to feel that belonging that should come from the family, but because their environment in that moment in the school is with all the peers, they are actually trying to learn from their peers rather than their guides. And let's face it, these young kids are not ready to teach anybody else anything. They still have so much to figure out. And so the result is high cortisol levels for these children that are being sent to this place where they don't feel necessarily always safe and always secure to be themselves. So they can more easily adopt other people's opinions or ideas, even if at home we disagree with these opinions. And if you send your children to school, you're probably familiar with this. And you're probably been upset once or twice about things that your child has brought with them from school that you don't necessarily agree with. This is so common. And I just want to bring this up to make sure that you know when you keep your child at home, you will be surrounding them with different family members, with friends, with social situations that you yourself will expose yourself to. And you'll find that there's always people of different ages around these environments that you go to in a natural way of living. This is what life is like. You never in any other situation in life will find yourself in a room with people all of the same age. So there's no reason why they need to learn to do that in school to strengthen their social skills. Their social skills is something that's going to happen naturally just by living your life. The other misconception that we're going to be overcoming in this course is people think homeschooling is going to be so overwhelming and it's going to take up time and it's only for stay at home moms or stay at home dads or for privileged families. Now, we are here to break that pattern. Homeschooling is not going to look the same as a 8 hour per day or 5 hour, 6 hour, whatever the schedule in the schools where you're from lasts. When you're homeschooling, you're not expecting your child to sit behind a desk for long extended periods of time. When you homeschool, you blend the learning moments into your life. This is one thing that we're going to learn here today. So I just want to make sure that you know before diving in, homeschooling does not have to be overwhelming and it doesn't have to simulate a school day inside the home.